Hey guys, today we are going to look at 4 very important types of angles. So as you see here, I've already filled in some of the information for you. So you might want to pause your video to get that information down. The first type of angles we are going to look at are supplementary angles. And they are 2 angles that have a sum of 180 degrees. And what's kind of crazy about supplementary angles that you're going to see again in complementary angles is that they do not have to share a common ray or be connected. So what that looks like is you can have a straight line with a ray coming off of that line. A and B are supplementary. They are connected. You can also have supplementary angles that are not connected. So you can have angle X is 135 degrees and angle Y is 45 degrees, and because their sum is 180 degrees, X and Y are also supplementary. So let's look at this example. Angles A and B are supplementary. The measure of angle A is 40. Find the measurement of angle B. So A plus B is 180 degrees because they are supplementary. And A is 40 degrees. And 180 minus 40 means B is 140 degrees. Do not forget your degree symbol when you are finding angles. Complementary angles are 2 angles that have a sum of 90 degrees, and just like supplementary, they can share a common ray, but they do not have to. So you can have a right angle that is cut in half, and angles C and D are complementary. You can also have 2 angles. This is 40 degrees. And this is 50 degrees. We'll say P and Q are also supplementary because their sum is 90 degrees. Angles A and B are complementary. The measure of angle A is 23. Find the measurement of angle B. So A plus B is 90 and A is 23. And as we know, 90 minus 23 is again degrees, 67 degrees. Vertical angles are 2 angles formed when 2 lines intersect that are opposite each other. Vertical angles are congruent and they share a vertex but not a common ray. So opposite angles are vertical angles. So A and C are vertical angles, B and D are vertical angles. They're also congruent. And they form a linear pair, which means they are supplementary. So if this one is 70 degrees, then this one is 110 degrees, and opposite angles are congruent. That is the name of the game for vertical angles. Angles A and B are vertical. The measurement of angle A is 35. So that means angle B is also 35 degrees. Adjacent angles. Another word for adjacent is beside. 2 angles that share a common vertex and a common ray. When 2 lines intersect, adjacent angles are supplementary. So adjacent angles, A and B are adjacent angles. A and B are adjacent angles. A and D are also adjacent angles. A and B, B and C, C and D, D and A are all adjacent angles. A and C are vertical, B and D are vertical. So looking at the example problem here, the measurement of X, Y, Z, the whole thing is 75 degrees. So to find W, Y, Z, we would say 75 equals 47 plus, I'm going to call the missing angle A. So the missing angle is 28 degrees. Please don't forget your questions box. If something doesn't make sense, make sure you write it down so that when we go over it, we make sure that we cover that to get your questions answered. And that is the end of today's video. Hope you guys have a great day.